If you're over 65 and thinking about selling your home, you're probably feeling overwhelmed, if not paralyzed. First of all, let's take a breath. I get it. You've lived in this house for many years, if not decades. You've raised kids, you've hosted holidays, maybe even lost people that you love. The house holds a whole life inside it, so many memories. And now you're staring at the closets, the paperwork, the memories, and what ifs, and thinking, where do I even start? Today, I'm going to walk you through the very first steps, not the overwhelming stuff, just the beginning. Let's make it simple. Let's make it doable. Step number one is to get clear on your why. The question of why are you even trying to sell your property? And before starting, I apologize for this microphone. I'm trying to see if the sound quality would be better. If you watch this video, of course, I would appreciate if you can let me know. So now let's go back to our video and get clear on our why. Why are we even trying to sell is super important. Is the house too big at this point of our life? Am I trying to sell the property because there's too much maintenance involved? Are there too many stairs, too many up and down? The house is multi-level and you need just a single level home. Are you planning to be closer to the family? Are you planning to travel more? Is it more of a lifestyle? Write down the reasons why you are even trying to sell the property. Step number two is get a realistic picture of the home value. And for this, of course, I'm just with you. We always think our homes cost so much more than our neighbors. Or we always think, oh, my neighbor sold his or her property for, let's say, 1.8 million, and my house looks so much better. So I should be able to get more than my neighbor, if not equal. Or we go on Zillow and we just go by the value that Zillow gives us, Zestimate. I've been to so many listing interviews and appointments, and they all give me the Zestimate as a value for their property. However, we all know that Zillow's evaluation is based on algorithm and has nothing to do with our property. They've never been inside our home. They don't know if the kitchen has been upgraded or if it's in the original shape. So let's not go with the value that Zillow is giving us. This is not a realistic situation. We want to get an expert's opinion, someone who has been to various homes in the area and is familiar with the upgrades that bring in dollar sign. Make an appointment for a free consultation. Let me know if I could be of any help with this part of your process. Step number three is to make a realistic timeline that fits your life. You don't have to go through this overnight. This is a process and sometimes super emotional process. You want to take your time. So you want to basically sit down and think about when would be a realistic time for you to sell your property. Think about the market condition. Sometimes the market condition just dictates the selling timeline. Like right now, we know with the high interest rates, a lot of properties are sitting on the market. Do you want to sell your property right now when there are so many similar homes on the market, or maybe you want to wait and see what happens with the interest rates. So market condition has a lot to do with the results that you will get from selling your property. Another factor in the timeline, important with your timeline, is what you're going to do afterwards. Do you need to buy another property? Do you need to take advantage of another market and maybe buy that property before selling your home? So these are all super important factors to consider. And maybe you want to talk to someone who has done this before. Brainstorming with a trusted guide. Do you want to share your thoughts, your ideas with a realtor, someone who has been through selling a property and buying at the same time, someone who has helped other people, other sellers with decluttering and giving you a realistic process and has helped many other home buyers, home sellers to go through the process. So please do not do it alone. After 65, there are so many other things to consider than if you were a first time buyer or you were in your 30s, 40s. There are more moving parts right now, and you want to have a trusted guide by your side. And then the last step, I would say, is start small with one drawer. And then you can, once you're done with that drawer, maybe you can go to a closet. Don't start with the whole house at the same time. Always start with one drawer, one closet, one room, and then go to next. Don't forget that the whole process could be super emotionally charged. So take small steps and move on. Also, maybe it's good to note that there are professional organizers that can help you with this downsizing process. So let's recap. If you're 65 plus and staring at your home thinking, where do I even start? Here's what you do. Get clear on your why, get a real valuation, build a timeline that respects your pace, find a guide that you trust, just start small with one drawer, and basically that's it. You don't have to have it all figured out today. You just have to take the first step. If you found this helpful, then maybe you want to subscribe to Next Chapter LA, share it with a friend who's in the same boat as you. And tell me in your comments what's holding you back from starting this process. Let's talk about it. This is a safe space, and you're not doing this alone. I've done this many times with many clients, and I would love to meet with you and start brainstorming. Thank you. See you in the next video.